What do you think, right? I think it's much better. Look, is it final? There'll probably be some more changes to this over time, but let's just go back right to the first slide. You've inspired me with a beautiful picture. You've got this narrative that flows. You're telling me a story, right? The first presentation that said the problem, and then we had slave free trade, we had this, we had that, we went all over the place, and after 2 or 3 slides I was lost. But you're taking me on this journey now, slavery today. We went into the shadows. There's the shadows, there's the people in slavery. It's a global problem, I get it. There's the map, that's the globe. Oh yeah, there's red everywhere, I get it. We touch slavery every day as often as we touch our faces. Here's all these products. Yeah, golly, I drink tea. Well, I've got a cotton shirt on. Don't have many diamonds, but I know people who do. Belts, I've got a belt. What else is there? Jersey, yeah, jersey, plastics, golly. So you've got me, I understand. Efforts to combat it aren't working. It just everything's made in darkness. Yeah, we exist to bring light to this. And if we bring light to it, it'll go away. That seems logical to me. Here's the story. This is who we are. This is a bit about our logo. This is a little bit more about who we are, not just our philosophy, our founding story, but what we're our organisation. Here's some of our people. Here's what we do. Here's another thing about what we do. Here's why we're unique. Cool. Here's what we want to achieve. Here's what it looks like with that powerful graphic. Here's how we're going to make money and be sustainable. This is where we are today. It makes it clear to me we've got a bit of an issue, which then frames the ask, the opportunity. We want to grapple with all this stuff? Help us. And then some details on that opportunity, some more details, growth and impact, with the full 2 million funding, accountability we get, and here's this lovely picture at the end. So I'm taken on a journey, and by the time I'm getting to this, I'm thinking 2 things, one of 2 things. Well, let me tell you what I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking I'm dealing with a bunch of jokers. I'm thinking that I'm dealing with professional people who have thought this story through and have dedicated their lives to doing something about it. That's inspiring. But inspiring doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to open my checkbook. But the fact that it's presented so professionally and I've been taken on a clear narrative makes me feel that I'm not dealing with jokers. I'm dealing with people who it's probably worth talking to and learning more. I'm not going to open my checkbook yet. Look, it's just a presentation. Here's a check for $2 million. No. But I'm ready to pick up the phone, or I'm ready to drop them an email and say, thanks for your pitch deck. Or I've overcommitted already as a funder. I don't have any money to give to slave free trade, but I'm going to keep them on the top of my list for next year. When I do have money, I'm going to talk to them and learn more about what they're doing. So you may not generate money with every time you send this pitch deck to someone, but you're not going to come across as a bunch of jokers, and you'll stay on their list. You'll stay on their radar of organisations that they should potentially look at funding if they're interested in dealing with modern slavery. So there you go. That's a quick, well, it's not quick, it's a bit of a work through the presentation. But if you go back to those videos about where we were with the presentation, as I say, it was a bit Gordon Ramsay-ish. We gave him a bit of a hard time. But with David and with Brian, we've worked through this, and now we've got this narrative, we've got this slide deck that I think they can be proud to send out. And I've got to say that I was talking to David the other day, and he said he's already starting to use this flow as he talks to people inside and outside the company. And he said, it's amazing. They get it. They start saying, oh, we really learned something there, right? So they're learning by this presentation about slavery. So even if they don't fund it, they'll think, I didn't waste my time looking at that presentation. I'm grateful to those people. Okay. So there you go. These are some of the thoughts of how to make a good pitch deck. I'll put that down in some text so that you've got it there. But hopefully these videos and seeing all of the slides will help you to understand how to do this and what you're aiming for with your own unique story, your own unique pictures, your own unique metaphor. This was a metaphor about light. You might have your own metaphor. What is your metaphor? Think these things through, present them powerfully in a lovely, clean presentation. And my fingers crossed for you is that this will start generating interest and hopefully some revenue coming into your work so that you too can make the world a better place. Thanks a lot.